Hey guys, thank you for listening. If you have any prayer requests, email us at evenifrequest@gmail.com.
So Erica's friend.
Yeah, Erica's friend. This was her close friend. I'm talking about a hater, bro. I'm talking about hate on her. Like so much. You know how you around a person and they always saying slick stuff? But my wife, I love her to death, but she naive though. You know, I love her. But and I used to catch stuff and I'm just like looking like, bro, like who is this, yo?
Yeah.
Like they always saying little slick stuff. And I'm catching it because I'm from around the way. You know what I'm saying? So I know when you laughing at me, not with me. Mm-hmm. I know when you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that talk, and I'm just like, yo, I tell Erica, like, yo, that ain't your friend. So, like she hating on you. No, I'm like, babe, I'm telling you. And it took years for it to come out, and it did. And that's why, man, I think at this stage in my life, I have boundaries. Like, I'm very intentional about boundaries. Mm-hmm. I thank God for the discernment that He gives me when it comes to relationships, and even for my wife, like, and I don't know, I just look at things differently. First off, I'm married, so I have to protect this. Mm-hmm. I have to protect who we spending our time with. I have to protect who we let in our house. I have to protect, my kids. Like it's just certain things. And that's what I told you. Like, you gotta have boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And and not everybody understands that. Some people take it personal when you don't hang out with them. It's certain relationships that I know that I ain't got to talk to you for a year. Mm-hmm. But the second we talk, it's like we ain't never like missed a beat. Yeah. But it's other people that will just just hate, bro. I just hate to see you doing good. Yeah. It's hard for them to say, well done, or like, good job. Mm-hmm. But the second you down, like, they love it when you down. That's kind of where I'm at. I feel like, I don't know about you, like, you've been mentioning that you guys have been struggling for a while, but I think I've learned to receive encouragement.
Bro,
that's been hard for me.
Bruh, I was literally talking to my wife like 2 days ago, and I'm just pouring into her. Like speaking to her, like, yo, like your God has favor on your life, all
just
this
casting
stuff.
It over.
Yeah. And she was like, no, well, yada yada. I said, yo, as your husband, if I'm speaking things that God is revealing to me about you, why not accept it? Why accept the negative and the box that you've been in your entire life that has only oppressed you and restricted you? Like, why not allow God to just pour into you and you believe that? Yeah. Because once you have that confidence, then you can go and accomplish what God has for you. Yeah. But it's, when you grow up and you're in this oppressive environment where you can't do this, you can't do that, you're ugly, you're this, you're this, you're this. Yeah. That becomes your mind frame. But before you had that mentality, you were an innocent kid, You were an innocent kid, bro. You was Memphis. Walking heel toe, perfectly straight, enjoying life,
Yeah, that's good.
But unfortunately, the person who God charged to cultivate the gifts and the talents and the anointing that was inside you,
that's good.
They restricted it, but you have to allow God to bring that back out.
That's good, man. What better person to put the battery in your back than your spouse?
Yeah, bro, and I gotta be honest too. I said, yo, I'm guilty of saying, no, you're like, why don't I accept what she says?
Not even saying no. Like, man, I ain't trying to hear that right now.
Yeah,
like, let's be
100%.
Man, shut up. I ain't trying to hear that.
No, that's real.
Bro. Like, I don't want to hear that right now. Let's let me be in my my depressed, my frustration. Let me be in there. No, I'm not gonna let you sit in this. Wow. I'll give you 5 minutes to be frustrated. Yep. I'll give you this time you need to get that out. But when you come out of this, I'm about to speak nothing but life over you, because I see you different than where you are. Man, I know what God has given me. I know what God has given me, like the husband or the wife I have. I see it.
Yeah.
I just it's I can't make you see it, but I'm going to continue to pray over you and cast vision over you. You know what I'm saying? Encourage you. Like,
it's like, why would I lie to somebody who's my teammate? You know, like I married
bro, we
you
trying to
because
win.
Exactly.
It's the win, bro. It's
Exactly,
the win,
bro. It's like we're in this together. I'm not gonna lie to you and make you look stupid.
But you, and the thing is that it's a learned mindset that you have to unlearn. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
You could be one way, think one way for a plethora of 30 plus years. For myself, I say 30 plus years. When did I give my life? 7 years ago? No, 6 years ago. But it's been a lot of like cleansing happening in my mindset and the way I think. That's the thing about how God reveals things to you for those that submit and really get into it. Because I'm not in the text now to look for something I need something to help me with how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
Because the more you get into it, it ain't about your feelings. When you have to wait for God to show up, when your faith is being tested, your feelings don't matter. Because your feelings will have you play yourself. Your feelings don't mean that it's true. Because although your wife is feeling a certain way, the truth is that you were speaking things over her gosh, man. Let me go to this text real quick.
Yeah,
it's good, John 8:32, man. It says, you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. Two things. First, there is such thing as a truth, right?
Yeah.
And gosh, man, I'm sorry, guys. This is hitting me right now, bro, because it's speaking to me. Because the truth is that I'm not a bum. I'm not.
Yeah.
The truth is that I'm not a deadbeat. I'm not providing for my family. And this is hitting me right now. But it's the truth. That's
there
God.
Go God.
Hey, it's thundering. I hope y'all probably hear that. He in the conversation tonight. It's Arizona and it's raining like this. Isn't that funny? It's crazy.
In March.
In March, it's crazy. It's the truth, and you only know that the more you get into it, and the truth will set you free. I'm not free based off how I feel.
Wow.
The truth is that God delivered me and brought me out of some things, out of some dark places. He brought me in my marriage out of some dark places. The truth is that he's been sustaining us this whole time I've been without my job. We've been able to pay our bills. We've been able to feed our kids and clothe them. We've been able to continue to serve in the kingdom and speak life over married couples and individuals and men and women. The truth is that I still have a roof over my head.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's crazy.
The truth is, that although I've wanted to throw in the towel, he ain't throwing in the towel. And I need to know that for me to be free in my mind, in my heart. And it's the truth that I know that will set me free from any type of attack from the enemy, because that's what he wants. He wants to bring confusion. See, I told you, Adrian.
Yeah.
You might as well come on over here with me. I give you everything you need. The same thing that he tempted Jesus with. That's what everybody is enticed by in our flesh. It says in the text, the pride of life, the lust of the eyes, and the lust of the flesh. That's everything. That's what we enticed by. Pride, arrogance, lust of the eyes, what we see, what we want, lust of the flesh, how we feel. and the flesh is temporary feeling. Why you think people have to continue to drink, have to continue to do drugs, have to continue to get the likes that they want on social media. They need these things, the dopamine. They have to continue to do things. They have to continue to see things. They have to continue to say that they're God. They have to continue to be arrogant. You know, and that's just what I refuse to do. Yeah, man.
It's crazy because one reason why one reason why I know why we would believe the lie of what the enemy says about us is because it justifies the misery that we're in. It makes more sense to say I'm going through this because I'm a piece of crap versus I'm going through this because God's getting ready to bless me. It just makes more sense for you to take it on yourself, because then what can we do? Let me change my works. Let me fast more. Let me pray more. Let me do this. Let me do this. Like, let me get better, or, you know, or that could just lead you the opposite way, which is I'm a piece of crap. I tried God, didn't work. I'm out, you know?
Gosh, bro. I don't know, man. It's so many places I want to go, man. Hold on, I gotta go to 1 John real quick because I gotta unpack this. 1 John 2:16.
That's my book.
What, 1 John?
Bro,
1
I'm
John. Bro, you gotta read John. Read the book of John and go right in the 1st and 2nd John. Like if you read those together, like read the book of John and then go right in the 1st and 2nd John, bro. And I think what 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Yeah, all three. And you see how he gets more aggressive. He elaborates on what he's talking about in John. Like he gets way more deeper.
I'm gonna do that.
1 John 2, verse 16. For everything in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride in one's possessions is not from the Father, but is from the world. Now, what is that? Let's see. What does the world offer you? First, it promises to satisfy legitimate desires in illegitimate ways.
Wow.
That's good, huh?
Dang.
That's what the world promises.
That's the only thing they can promise.
Bro, think about commercials.
They sell it to you.
Why do we have to put fine print on things? Because we know it's temporary. Come on, man.
Wow.
Like, why do we gotta hide what's really in stuff? No GMO, no preservatives, no this. Like, bro, come on.
Asterisk, GMOs, preservatives, and the ingredients.
Come on, man. Like we have to hide. It's always something underneath, man. It's all temporary.
It's crazy, bro. Like, I've been driving Uber. I'm gonna drive when I'm after this. But I've been meeting a lot of like really wealthy people who are really miserable. Like this dude made $600,000 last year and was complaining, saying that he wished he didn't get his law degree, all this stuff. I'm just like, bruh, I'm making $13 taking you to the airport, and you gonna tip me $4. Thank you, but you complain about $600,000 because a lot of times when they do go after the pride of life, they realize it doesn't satisfy because he's too busy looking at the dude who made $1 million last year, and the millionaire's looking at the guy who made $1 billion last year. It never satisfies.
It's never enough, man. When you put things in place like that. The thing about it is there's nothing wrong with the 600,000. No. It's wrong with your perspective. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't nothing wrong with money itself. It's something wrong with the person. Yeah. And it always starts with the person. Like, what's your heart behind pursuing this? Yeah. It's gonna come out. You're gonna realize that you're gonna get to the finish line and like, I did all this and I missed all this time with this, doing this. I could have been doing this. And it's not worth it, bro. Yeah. It's not worth it. It's, gosh, man, like, I don't think I think back when I was in my 20s and I had a really good job, you know, at a bank at the time. And it was just me and Erica before we had kids. And we were not shrewd. I'll say that. Shrewd. Because we was making so much money together and we was just doing a lot of things. But because I was that way, I was bringing, what can I say? A lot of crap home, a lot of frustration, a lot of arrogance. And that wasn't good. And I just didn't feel good about myself because I kept going after the dollar. I valued the dollar. So now when people try to talk to me in a way, man, you can make this much in this amount of years and do this. I'm very cautious of that being my reason for taking on or doing anything when you start throwing dollars at me or throwing numbers at me, because I'm never doing nothing pursuing that. If I stay faithful with what I'm called to do, eventually, and let me say it like this. If I stay consistent with who I am and how I pursue things financially, then the money's going to come in a way where it's not going to affect my peace. It's not going to affect my character. It's not going to affect my relationships around me to where I start second guessing or questioning things. Whereas if I just pursued the dollar and that's all that mattered, and I disregarded everything else because I'm only chasing that, and I'm giving half of myself to everything else but giving 100% to this one thing, then you end up like this $600,000 guy, regretting going to law school, regretting doing this, and it's like, well, you went because your family told you to go? Wow. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as like when I mentioned, I think last week, like folks wanted me to do skits, like comedy skits and funny things, and I could have did it. I probably could still do it if I wanted to, but I can't. Yeah, it's just not the route I want to go. That's not in me no more. It ain't even in my heart. Yeah, I eventually through this, I have a lot of ideas. As this platform grows, that I have so many ideas already that I got tucked away that I would love to do. And make content about, but that's on the back burner now. Not on the back burner, but that's like a sticky note, like on the wall. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. It's been good to have this conversation with you, and to be transparent with the audience and be vulnerable. Yeah. Just in this time that I'm in, and I think my hope is that, man, once we come out of this, we come out of it together. You know what I'm saying? We come out of it, with people that's listening and watching. We all coming out of this together. I know that with the posture that both my wife and I have, we know that it's something that God is preparing me for, and I just got to be okay with the endurance. I don't want to be like the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like them. God set them free, delivered them from Pharaoh. Yeah. Well, he didn't set them free. He delivered them from Pharaoh, and he promised them the promised land, right? Yeah. But that 40 year in the wilderness, like, you saw how they were acting. Like, I don't want to be complaining. I don't want to be wishing I was back in bondage. Yeah. I don't want to be trying to make my own idols and worship things. Like, I don't want to be that type of person, man. I want to be okay with the process. I want to be okay with this period.
Bro, I don't know. I'm not that much of a prophet. But I was talking to
I ain't no prophet either.
I was talking to my homie, my boy Ricky, and I was telling him about, cause I was trying to rap at 19, and I didn't know who I was. I know what I had learned, through church, and I was regurgitating a lot of information. Yeah. But right now I'm at the point where I'm so solid in where God has me that mentally and spiritually, if I'm placed in an environment where my music does take off, I'm really gonna be able to set a standard and be something, and not because of religion or because of fear of my parents or because of just God has been, the last 10 years of my life, he's taken so root deeply into my heart to where I'm prepared to go to that next level, Yeah. So it's you look at yourself, you're pursuing your acting thing and stuff like that. God slows you down 7 years, years of completion or whatever,
Well, I'm happy you said that, man. That's good, because I feel like where I'm at now in my life, and I was telling Erica this before we started the podcast, I think because of how I lived my life and the things that I was doing before I gave my life to Christ prepared me for this. Like I'm going to receive hate. I'm going to receive resistance. Most of the comments that come in some of the things are from people that don't believe or people that got the same regurgitating argument. It's the same thing. Like it's nothing new. But those people have to be in the comments and have to say things because that makes this true. Yeah, you have to have those people because if it was just all good, then that wouldn't even look right. You know, but maybe the younger me would be so ready to react and respond to stuff. But like I'm at a place now, like bro, hating, the hate, bro, the hate don't affect me, bro. Like I'm so confident in what God called me to do. I'm so confident with myself and my giftings and who He called me to be. Like that just can't touch me. And I just want to encourage a lot of Christian content creators out there, bro, tell these people to keep swiping up. Yeah. Because that's all this, like we come on their feed and they want to react to it. Why are you even wasting your time if you don't believe? You should just swipe up. It's because you know what it is. It's something that we're saying, and it's something that's in you that wants to hear this. But because your heart is so closed off, and you have the veils over your eyes, as it says in Corinthians, that you just don't want to. You don't want to hear what we got to say. Then don't hear it. But something makes them react to it. Something makes them have to say something because they have some type of hate, some type of bitterness, something in them, and it's like it's all good. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Because you saying what you need to say probably gonna help you sleep at night, but yet your spirit's still gonna be bothered because of what I said. Yeah. And I just want, man, don't feel like y'all gotta respond, bro. To a lot of these Christian content creators out there, man, don't respond to none of this crap because I just be laughing. Yeah. I just be laughing like, man, like, oh, you was preparing me for this because that's what's gonna come. Like a lot of people applauding me and all that, that's probably gonna come later. Like, of course, I got support from my family and my friends, but from the people that don't really know me, most of it is hate right now, which is unfortunate because I ain't saying nothing, but I'm just they can't hate me. I'm just preaching the word. I'm just talking about the word of God.
And in the world right now, bro, that you need that. If they're congratulating you, you're clearly doing something wrong, bro.
Oh no, I don't.
Like
no.
if they just everybody likes what you
everybody
with
the
Bible didn't the Bible say that father was going to turn against son? Like
yeah. So, but the second you chose Jesus, it's about choosing Jesus now. Like when you preaching or talking about Jesus, that's where the hate come from. They cool with you talking about God, long as you don't attach Jesus to it. That's the issue. The second you attach Jesus to it, that's the problem. Yeah. And I'm cool with being a problem. Yeah. I'm cool with that being the issue and folks wanting to do that.
And the hate makes you go viral anyways. It's the hate.
It's the hate. So it's all good, man. But nah, we good. We good. Thank you guys for listening. This has been one of our randoms. Our random episodes where we just wanted to talk and be real with you guys and be honest, and hopefully you guys can take something away from this and be encouraged. But stay in the fight, guys. Like stay in that wilderness. Don't allow the wilderness to have you get off killed, to have you running away from the endurance and losing out on your character being built. Guys, stay in the fight. Keep the faith. And know whose you are. This is the Even If Podcast.